To the Federal High Court in Abuja, where Justice Emeka Nwite has struck out the charges of treasonable felony brought against the convener of the RevolutionNow protest, Omoyele Sowore, by the federal government. The charges were dismissed after the federal government filed a notice of discontinuance of the case. Judiciary correspondent Celestina Area reports.
The notice of discontinuance, which was filed on the 14th of February by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, in line with Section 174, subsection 1, paragraph C of the Constitution, sought to discontinue the charge against Mr. Sowore and one other. At the resumed hearing, the AGF, through its counsel, prayed the court to strike out the charge. Counsel to Mr. Sowore, Femi Falana, disagreed with the submission of the AGF's counsel that the matter be struck out. Instead, it should be dismissed. He noted that the prosecution has called its first witness and issues have been joined, and as such, the matter ought to be dismissed. He prayed the court to dismiss the case for want of diligent prosecution and ordered the DSS to return the telephones, the sum of 10,000 naira seized from Mr. Sowore when he was arrested. Justice Nwite, in a ruling, held that the case is coming up before him for the first time and pleas have not been taken. As such, the court is bound to strike out the charge. The charge was then struck out. The court ordered the DSS to return 3 phones seized from Mr. Sowore, his passport, as well as 10,000 naira collected from him, a phone collected from the second defendant. The court will on its part return the title deeds collected from Mr. Sowore in respect to the bail earlier granted him by Justice Ijoma Ujuku.
I told my client, after taking the first witness and after the cross-examination, it became crystal clear that there was no way the previous regime could continue the matter. The Honorable Attorney General reviewed the file and came to the conclusion that this matter will have to be withdrawn from the court. For me, I think it's commendable.
Very sure from the beginning that the case was not going anywhere as well. And I wasn't committed in any way to an optimistic trial or even a discharge, because the goal is to bring about a better society.
Justice Obiora Egwatu of the Federal High Court had awarded the sum of 1 million naira against the DSS in favor of Mr. Sowore in the fundamental right enforcement suit filed by Mr. Sowore challenging his arrest by the DSS in the 2019 RevolutionNow protests. Justice Egwatu also came down heavy on the DSS, declaring their clampdown on the protests as unconstitutional. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.